Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Tuesday. If you're not subscribed yet, please smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. If maybe you want to join the team, guys, lifetime it's $150. Monthly, it's only $20 monthly. Get funded with Traders Central to kickstart your trading career and make the profit that you deserve, and you will get access to TradingView, my FX book, and many more, and enjoy Traders Central ecosystem and so much more on their marketplace. Link in my description. Check the link, then you will start to enjoy more of the funding. Thanks. Let's see what's really happening on oil. Oil is still aggressively, like seriously pushing to the upside. So let's make this thing here. So what do we see here? I'm on a 4-hour time frame here. If you still remember, or if maybe you watched my previous video, I told my people that around this area we can expect something, because the market was around this area, and I said since the market is very high, we can't just buy anywhere. Let's wait for the market to just give us some retracement or maybe some rejections before we can have a buy pending order. So I did not remove that. You can see that we still have that, but I'm already obviously maybe some that are already out because they've been eaten since yesterday. So I'll just clear this and so that you can see. So I said the market might reject and reach this area and push back, but it doesn't mean that maybe I already knew what was going to happen. But with the strategy, we know that mostly the market will respect the previous high. As this it's a previous high, then now it's acting as a sort of a resistance. Then the market broke that and now is pushing up. So what we're expecting is, I'm expecting the market to push the upside and create similar move, as the market is still on bullish momentum. The market is still on bullish momentum, like seriously crazy. Remember, Russia and Ukraine, they're still on, and that is going to put like oil on like way too high. I think the market is still going to reach 150 maybe this week or next week. So the best thing that you can do is don't go against the trend. Don't go against the trend, because you're gonna pay. The market is going there, so try your best that you can just find the higher low before you enter. The higher low before you enter, because if you just go against the trend, you're going to pay the biggest price. So I hope everyone can see that the market is actually going up. The best thing that you can do is wait for a small retracement before you can do your thing, right? But remember, when the market is volatile like this, sometimes the market won't respect everything that we do. So you should know about that, because mostly the market will just create some crazy moves, and when you check or when you draw all your resistance, your support areas, you'll find out that actually this thing doesn't really respect anything. But what you see is the market is on a very nice uptrend. So the best thing that you can do is wait for a some small rejections before you can say you're going to enter. And on the market like this, it's where like pending orders are very important. Why? Because they don't just trigger, your order is not triggered immediately. When the market reaches certain level where you think it's very nice for the market to maybe from there to push up, it's where it's going to be triggered. So it means pending orders, they are also way too important. I hope you understand that, right? So let's move to the next one, which is US30. So what do we see on US30? I like this. I like what I see. And unfortunately, I did not take US30. I think the market really touched there. Do you see that? So let's remove this. So actually, the market really touched there, right? So what's really happening is the market was on a very nice bearish momentum. We had a breakout. The market started to consolidate. Then from that consolidation, I told you that after the breakout, the market will just go crazy. We saw a breakout earlier than, I think it's yesterday, then the market just went crazy, right? But what we did, we did catch NASDAQ 100, even if we did not trade US30. So What's really happening at the moment is we know that the market is still on this bearish momentum, but sometimes the market will respect the previous support or resistance. Now the market is respecting that, right? Now the market is respecting that. Where can we find the resistance as the market, as we know the support area? I think if we draw something like this, it's going to make sense. We can have something like that, and from there we can just expect the market to reach there. If maybe the market support respect that, we will see what we can do. I think the market might create something like this, because actually we are still on a very bearish momentum. So I'm expecting the market to create something like that, but if not, maybe the market will go up or push up. Let's see, maybe the market might push higher. We have an area as a resistance around this area, around 34,000. So maybe the market might push up, create something like this. Maybe. But at the moment, we see that the market is actually respecting this area. And another reason is, even if the market is on bearish like this, don't just expect the market to go crazy low without giving us some sort of rejections. You see that. So even if we are on a bearish momentum, expect this type of recovery, small recoveries before we see another sell-off. So don't get caught in this type of move, because once the market is respecting this area, it might reach somewhere there maybe, then it might push lower again, because those areas, this is not the new or the first area that we saw. You can see that we also had something like this where the market respected but then pushed lower. We have another one. The market, you can see this is the first one. The second one, the market respected, then kept pushing lower. Then even if we go back, we can still see stuff like that. So the market will create an area where after the market is going to come back and respect before it can push to the lower side. So I expect you to understand what's really happening. I'm still bearish on this thing. I think the market is still under this pressure. Even if we see some small rejections, it's because the market won't just crash without trying to recover. But the biggest picture is we are still on that bearish momentum. So let's move to the next one. Please, guys, you can smash that subscribe button. We need to grow this channel, guys. I think this year maybe I'm hoping we can reach 20k. If not, maybe let's say 10k. Between there, I'm hoping that we can reach that number, because what I've seen is like 40% of people who are watching my content, they are not subscribed, and they always here. And it's funny because I send this like daily, guys. I don't think there's someone who do this every day. Yeah, maybe there are, but maybe there are very few. So what do we see here? This is NASDAQ 100. This is NASDAQ 100. So I think on NASDAQ 100, everything's just quite clear. Why? Because we can clearly see that the market is like crazy on this bearish momentum, right? But from last week, we had this area, and now the market is seriously pushing to the lower side. Around this area, we had some sort of a support. Then the market broke that and gave us some sort of a retest, and now we are here. So what do we see actually? What might happen? I'm expecting the market to seriously push up, even if maybe the market doesn't really touch this resistance, but I'm still expecting that the market might try to push up. We have a support area here. I think that might push the market to the upside, but that doesn't mean that maybe we are not on bearish momentum. We are still on bearish momentum. Even if I can say we should sell here, is because it's a calculated risk, which is not really that risky. It's a risk, but it's not like seriously bad, because from here we can have some aggressive push. Around here we can just get out, or even now, because I closed some of my positions in a very nice profit. So it means from around this area you can get out. Why? Because maybe you can see we have something here. Then the market might respect that before pushing to the lower side. So again, the structure is telling us that, you know what? There is another room for the market. The market might do anything from this area. There's another room here where the market might reach, like, let's say 12,400, which is possible. I talked about this area. I don't know if it's yesterday or day before yesterday. You can check my free Telegram group. You can check on the description. You will see that. So this area, I think the market was still here when I said the market might reach around 13,000 and 13,200, and the market reached there. So at the moment, since we see that we had this sort of a support area here, I'm expecting that the market might still push up a little bit, but when the market goes lower, I'm expecting maybe the market to reach around 12,200, 12,400, around this zone. So around these zones. Why? Because the bearish momentum is still there. So I don't think maybe this year we're going to see some crazy moves, especially on NASDAQ. I think even if maybe we see some sort of recovery, I think the market will just do some sort of consolidation or ranging market. I think the market will just go up and down because inflation is very high. So that is still going to affect, especially tech stock is going to get like badly affected. But I think the market already reacted to that. So don't just expect the market to keep selling like crazy because the market already reacted to that. And the market has been reacting to that since they said they're going to increase the rate. So it means now we can't just expect a crazy sell-off. But what I know is that is still going to affect the market negatively. But and after that, since they say they can increase maybe 4 times this year, but maybe there will be some changes because there's war now, so things they're no longer the same as before. But since the oil prices are going high, it means it's just the straight for us. Obviously, we're going to see inflation pushing to the upside, which is not good actually for NASDAQ or maybe for the dollar, but we will see. We can't just wait for that day. We will just keep trading, whether we're selling, whether we're buying. But at the moment, we are on a bearish momentum. Let's focus more on the sell side because we're not going to go against the market. Yes, we can have some small buy here and there, but we are actually on a bearish momentum. So I'm still expecting the market to push a little bit lower, a few pips, few ticks, before we see the market pushing to the lowest side. So what I'm expecting here is we can still have something like this. Let's say you buy now. Let's say if you buy now, maybe, but you're going to have like your stop loss is going to be a little bit far. Then your take profit should be like there. Let me zoom this so that you can see. You can see that thing, that is also possible. The market might reach around this area. Then from there, it's where you can just get out and take your profit, whatever. Even if you did not touch maybe your stop loss, then you can do something like this. Then you can have something like this around those levels. Then you can see how big is your profit. Maybe when the market is here, you can just try to capitalize on this sell-off, which might still happen. I hope you understand that, guys. Thank you, guys. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. I hope you're having a very, very great day. Here it's raining. It's good. It's raining. It's better than when it's hot. So I hope you're going to have a great day. Check my description. You will find my contacts, whether it's WhatsApp or Telegram. Free channels there. You will get everything there. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.